Once upon a time, there was a demon named Ramasura and a demon goddess named Mekla. Both of them served a powerful sage to learn the arts of magic, and poetry. The demon and Mekla competed with each other to please their respective teachers, and both were equally intelligent. Tapas loved them both equally. When Tapas had finished teaching his students all the subjects, he wanted to test their knowledge to see which one was the most skilled. So he said to his disciples, "If anyone brings me a glass full of dew, I will turn that water into a glass of precious water, and with the quality of that precious water, the owner of the glass can do anything he wishes or desires, and it will all be fulfilled." Ramasura also took a glass and filtered the dew that had fallen on the leaves and grass. He tried to do this for many mornings, but to no avail. Meanwhile, Mekla, who was a far-sighted woman, carefully picked up a piece of wood and pressed it against the dew that had fallen on the leaves and grass until the piece of wood was completely soaked. Then Mekla took the piece of wood and squeezed the water into the glass. In this way, she filled the glass with dew and took the glass to Mahatapsa. Therefore, the demon goddess was considered by the ascetics to be more skillful than the demons. Tapas gathered the dew into a glass and gave it to Mekla, saying, "This glass is of great quality. If you have any wish, just raise this glass and wave it, and in an instant your wish will be fulfilled. Furthermore, with the quality of this glass, you can fly through the air, through clouds, through the mist, and go anywhere you want." The goddess Ereksha took the glass and waved it upwards, and it flew into the sky heading towards the ocean. As for Ramasura, after much effort, he managed to fill a glass with dew and presented it to Maharishi, saying, "Your grandson brought this thing too late for me to need it. Now I have given the jewel to Mekla. My magic spell can only be used to collect such an object once." When Ramasura heard this great asceticism, he was filled with grief and wept bitterly. To console the demon, Tapas said, "Don't be too sad. I will give you an axe. You can use this axe to fight and win the glass from the demon goddess Mekla. Mekla likes to fly around in the sky to bathe in the rain. Throw this axe at her and she will drop the precious glass. But when you fight, you will see her raise the glass and wave it. Close your eyes immediately before throwing the axe at her." When Ramasura had the axe in his hand, he flew to find Mekla to take the glass of love. But when Mekla saw Ramasura, she immediately realized that this demon must have intended to do evil to her. So she raised the glass and flew into the sky very high. When he saw the shining light of the glass, the demon immediately closed his eyes and threw his weapon. The weapon flew quickly, making a loud noise, but it did not hit Mekla. Since then, when there is a thunderstorm, people see the flash of lightning and hear the loud sound of the weapon. Therefore, in Khmer, we give the name of any stone that is shaped like an axe or a sharp-headed hoe or like a knife as lightning arrows, and assume that these are arrows of giants shot from the sky and falling to the ground.